Mr. President, I rise in support of this bill, but I also rise to express my frustration. I plan to vote yes on this bill because, like Ronald Reagan, I see the value in the earned income tax credit. I see an opportunity to help low-income Michiganders support their families and improve their lives. But I am frustrated at how long it has taken to get this over the finish line despite repeated bipartisan votes. Inflation is an insidious, invisible tax that hits low-income families the hardest. When inflation spiked last year, the legislature sent a bill to the governor to increase the earned income tax credit, in addition to lowering taxes for all Michiganders. She vetoed it. This year, the new majority insisted on increasing the earned income tax credit and made it one of their top priorities. In fact, it's Senate Bill 3. And we did vote quickly on the bill, which I supported. But here we are, on the cusp of May. Despite the Democratic trifecta, that bill hasn't been signed by my governor. It's collecting dust in a House committee. Why isn't SB 3 a public act now? Why has the EITC still not increased? I heard from my previous speaker, political gamesmanship, I think, because my colleagues across the aisle tried to tack it onto their bill to hand out corporate welfare and tried to stop a permanent income tax cut due to every Michigander taxpayer. Democrats were worried, rightfully so, that the Frankenstein's monster of a bill wouldn't have the votes in their own caucus to pass if they didn't add the EITC to increase it. I totally understand that. I've been there. So now, months later, the EITC still hasn't gone up, and we're right back where we started in January, voting on a first chamber bill that can't become law for several more weeks at a minimum. Mr. President, I will vote yes on the EITC income tax. But the majority's political scheming and dysfunction are having a real-world impact on the working poor. Low-income Michiganders have seen lots of press releases, lots of press conference, tweets coming from all over the place, but one thing still hasn't been seen: more money in their pocket. I ask that my remarks be printed in the Journal.